Hi. So I haven't done this in a while, and I just really wanted to start it up again because I did find it helped when I was distracted and I couldn't get my thoughts together to just kind of talk about it and get them out. Because sometimes writing things is just like, I write everything and I have to draw everything. So it just is a nice way for me to feel like, yeah, that's what I meant, and I get it down, even if no one else understands what the hell I'm talking about. So anyways, my concepts for this year, a follow-on from last year, where I was talking about the whole fact of identity and balance and accepting who we are and liking who we are, and the fact that that is not found in our outward appearance or even completely in our inward appearance or like our inner being and stuff. It has a lot to do with the way we interact with people around us. And so last year I dealt with stop looking, thinking about the outward appearance, and I did that with my whole release through Rothko. And but this year I wanted to move on from just, okay, so I'm not going to think about what I look like or be obsessed with the way I look, and I wanted to put that into action and put my artwork focusing on other people. So to do that, my idea was to do interviews with people, which would form part of my portfolio at the end of the year, and I would then also take photos of them. There'd be two different sets of photos. One would be like an active one of them being involved in what they do, kind of thing, and that would become a street art. I'd have to find a location. I was going to place them all together throughout the year, and the other one was going to be a more formal one, still done with charcoal because I just love charcoal. I love the texture of it, and I like paperwork more than I do paint. Paint's just too freaking annoying. And then at the end of it, I was also going to think of a something that they use on a regular basis. I was going to base a miniature sculpture on it, and I was going to make multiples of that sculpture. And I was going to use those sculptures then to do a performance at the end of the year, which would be still a self-portrait of myself, but there'd be no image of me in it because I deal a lot with self-portraits, and obviously often self-portraits have images of you in it, but my whole concept is the fact that who we are is not what we look like. So I wanted to portray that in a self-portrait that didn't feature me in it, and that would be my last final thing at the end of the year, and that would then, the end of the performance would like form an installation. That was my concept, and I haven't got much of the practical stuff done, to be honest with you. A lot of it's been put on hold by the ethics committee. I've had to go ahead to do drawings and stuff, but it's very annoying to ask people to be involved when I haven't got approval by ethics committee. So I've got friends who are willing to do things and be involved, and that's nice, but I can't actually interview them because I haven't got approval. And ethics committee, I didn't know what I was in for. I didn't know what was the go, and I was kind of a bit overwhelmed by it all. And then on top of that, normally I only have one theory class, but this year I've also got another class which is based a lot more theory based as well, applying for grants, things like that, and I'm just shocking with grammar, and it takes a lot more of my effort to do so. So I keep trying to stay focused and I keep trying to enjoy this, but it's just overwhelming, and I freaking hate grammar, and I'm just hating everything right now. Not everything, just like the art side of things. Like when I think about my uni work, it's taken up with doing all this written based work instead of actually getting to do what I love, and it's kind of frustrating because it's my last year and I don't know what I'm doing next year yet. So I just really want to enjoy it, and I really wanted to make the most of what I've discovered, and I haven't really got to do that because I'm waiting for this freaking approval, and I'm trying to think about other people and care about other people, and yet there's people standing in the way of my artwork, and I'm like, piss off, get out of my way. But that's all. It's fine. It's been sent off now. I'm just waiting for the approval. So hopefully I get it. If I don't, that was going to really, really suck. And I'm just going to have to deal with that and figure out a way around it. I'll just have to scratch the interviews, and it'll just be all photo-based and drawing-based and stuff. But I really want the interviews because the interviews are focusing around what they've learned and what's important to them and what they base their life on, and their involvement in the community and their involvement with other people, and I'm trying, and like what makes them who they are, kind of thing, you know. And so I don't just want drawings of them, because then again it's just saying that who they are is what they look like, and it's not. It's what they've learnt in life, and it's what they do with their life, and it's who they interact with and the way they interact with people. That's what makes them who they are. And so I really want the interviews to put that foundation there. And but you know, I'll see. Fingers crossed. And then also with the street art, that was a bit of a challenge. I don't have a problem doing things illegally. I would just stick them up anywhere and just deal with it if they got caught and if they had an issue with it. You know, kind of exciting. But because there was actual portraits of people in Ballarat, I didn't want to do that for their sake. Didn't want to make them feel uncomfortable that their face would be the face of something that was illegal and stuff. So trying to find somewhere that would allow me to do it, that took a bit of chasing down. I chose a spot that I thought would be good, and it took me a long time to get in communication with the actual person who was in charge of the building. Finally did though, and they've finally given me approval, which is really, really lovely. So I have one thing that's go ahead, one thing that's all good to go, which is lovely. So anyways, that's that. I've done a few drawings of people, but you know, again, I'm waiting for the ethics community approval, and I've still got my essay that I'm writing, but the essay's due in 2 weeks, and so then most of my theory's done, and then I can just go full ball and all the fun stuff, the stuff that I like doing. So yeah, hopefully in 2 weeks I'll be a lot more focused on the actual practical art side. I can just do that and, you know, just go full ball. I actually really hope it works, because, you know, I really want to say like, oh look, this artwork reflects the people around me, and what I've learnt while I've been in Ballarat, and what I've learnt while I've been at uni, and it hasn't just been, wait, I can draw better, you know, because I could do that without going to uni, or, you know, I really want to feel like, you know, with my artwork I normally get to a stage where I just felt really claustrophobic, and I just was consumed by it because it was all about me, and it was all about the way I was feeling, and it was all very like, art is so emotional, and you feel like people are judging you by judging your artwork, and I just want to get past that. I just want to enjoy it and enjoy the people around me. So hopefully this works, and hopefully it's successful, and I guess time will tell. And yeah, so that's that.